Peace and blessings, everyone. Assalamu alaikum to my family and greetings to everyone. I just wanted to tap in real quick on purpose, not having a hat on my head or anything covering my hair. I want to share a revelation that I had just really recently, to be honest. And it's a myth that we have. I call it a myth. It's a stereotype that we have in the Black community, specifically with Black women. So I grew up, and I just had this conversation with my mom the other day. I grew up oftentimes believing that every time I saw a Black woman with straight hair, thinking they were trying to be white or they were trying to be European and all of those things, right? And I do think that there are psychological reasons with white supremacy, with the beauty standard being white, that there is a little bit of like self-hate at times in there, and this self like negating, like I don't want natural hair, I want my hair to be as straight and as blonde as it can be, because we are taught that whiteness is the standard of beauty, right? So I am not dismissing that, because I know for a fact that is a reality and that's true. But one of the revelations that I had, and granted, you all may say, well, because you have a white daddy and you mixed and whatever, got it. But this concept that we tell ourselves and tell other Black women that because they straighten their hair, they're trying to be white, is really immature and kind of foolish. So for me, and I'm going to share my experience, right? I had the same thought, which is why I was always opposed to like straightening my hair. Now, granted, I grew up with my mama putting, just for me, relaxer in my hair and whatever the box relaxers were. And, typical, whatever, trying to make it easier to manage, right? But what you realize as you grow into who you are and knowledge of self, one, you realize that the original Black man and Black woman are the original people of the planet Earth, God of the universe. We have a lesson in the teachings that says, who is the original man? The original man is the Asiatic Black man, the owner, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. So we know that the first man and woman came from, the descendants of us, right? The DNA of God is what we call Asiatic people, Black people, right? Not in color, but the essence of color. So we know that. And we also know that if we are the original, then we know that everything that we see that's an expression in this world came from the original man and woman. So we know that kinky hair versus curly hair versus wavy hair versus straight hair, all of that is the origin of the Black man and Black woman. So I look at my own hair, like what makes my hair go from being curly and wavy to all the way straight? There's no chemical in this, and this is all my hair. So the only thing that was added to it was the heat. So a chemical reaction between heat to curly hair produces this effect, right? So is that being white, or is it just straightening my hair? You know what I mean? So again, these are realities. These are concepts. These are belief systems that we do have as a people that without knowledge of self, we do have this self-defeating, self-negating prophecy that we put on ourselves, put on our people, put on Black women, that, oh, if you have straight hair, you're trying to be white. Or I want straight hair because I want to be white. That is a real thing. It's why many brothers and sisters in different countries are bleaching their skin, right? Because they're trying to get closer to the standard of beauty. That is a sickness, and that is something that we have to address. But there is the other side of it, and there is the other side of understanding who you are and making a personal choice, right? So yes, as I straighten my hair just the other day, it is manageable, right? More manageable. It is easier once I figured out how to wrap it. But my point is that we, as the original people of the earth, have the ability to create whatever we want to create, right? We have the ability to manifest what we want to manifest. And we have the ability to look a certain way as we so choose, right? So again, I no longer will say that just because I see a Black woman with straight hair, it means she wants to be white. I may ask the question first. Just a little tidbit. Peace.